Hey guys, Brianna Colazzo here from Nazareth, Pennsylvania. I'm a gold distributor and I've been doing AdvoCare for 1 year now. So we'll be starting class 2 very shortly. Sorry we're posting the video pretty late, but we just want to make sure all of you guys got your videos posted and you guys did a great job on posting your videos. My little quick tip is going to be don't ever stop practicing that story, because as you go further in your business, it's going to continuously evolve and change, and you're going to want to continue practicing that because that's going to be a big part of also your success throughout your AdvoCare journey, is having that story always on hand when you meet someone new. So good job on those, and great job to Gina, who did our first class on covering the basics with the PV, GV, PGV, how to get to silver, what are the qualifications for that. So keep that in mind as we go through class 2 today. I want you guys, before we get started, is to have your notes and your homework printed, because we'll be going over it, and also have this file printed out. This is going to be a list of a hobbyist, what a hobbyist is versus a business builder. And the reason why I have this listed for you guys is because today our theme is going to be if you treat AdvoCare a bit like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. So I think this list by Tyler DeBerry, who's one of our diamond distributors, is so helpful because it really explains in good detail what it means to be at the advisor level at 40% as a hobbyist or as a business builder. So really your focal point is going to want to be am I doing everything that is on the business builder side? And if you're not, what can I do to enhance that? So read over this. I'm not going to read it for you guys, but read over it because this was a big eye-opener for me too. So before I get started with training, I started AdvoCare last year in May, and when I started, I did not have, my sponsor did not take care of me very well. So I think this is the reason why I'm going over this training, because if you truly want this business, you will do what it takes to become successful. So I didn't have much sponsoring. So I had to seek wisdom myself and had to go on those training videos on our microsite pages, and I took notes just like if it were my own school, and really put in the work that needed to be put in to make my business successful, and I still do. And what I learned was that as I was doing my business, everyone goes through this at some point or another, is you go back and you realize, wow, I was not doing things that I was supposed to be doing. And one of those things is the small details in your business. We had a call with Zahid Buttar, who's a diamond distributor. And one of the things that Samantha Saget had mentioned on the call was, for those of you guys that don't know Sam, she's a good friend of mine that's in AdvoCare, 24 years old and at 9-star Emerald, and got there within 10 months, and a chiropractic student. So her story just blows my mind and just shows that if she can do it, anyone can do it. And one thing that she said was that the devil lies in the detail. So meaning that if you're not, if you're recruiting and retailing, great, because that's what we're about. But if you're not following up with your people and making sure that they're getting the best possible results, the best guidance, the best sponsoring, they're not going to want to continue doing business with you. And so as my year anniversary approached, and as I went to No Limits training, I realized that there was a lot of things that I didn't do correctly, and part of that was following up with people the proper way. So as far as following up with people with product, you want to make sure that you've got yourself a binder, just like I have mine here, and that you print out the coaching checklist and you properly follow up with them on the days that you're supposed to. And it's so self-explanatory that anyone can do it. So, really helpful. And then you pick out your tabs 1 through 31 from the month from Staples, and it's so easy because when the day that they start, you put them in that number, and then when you have to follow up with them on day 3, you just change it. And so when you open up to that day, you see, oh, who do I follow up with? And it's so simple because it keeps it organized and keeps it easy to follow up with. You just have to be disciplined to take those daily disciplines and do it. So this was really helpful with as far as following up with my product users. But another thing is following up with your business people, even people that are looking to use AdvoCare for a discount. You want to make sure that you're always putting the best interest in others. And if they're at 20%, help them get to 25%. So if you see that they're a canister of spark away from hitting 25% or 30%, you call them up and you say, hey, Sue, I just want to let you know that you're a canister of spark away from hitting 25%. The expiration date for that is going to be Tuesday at midnight. Are you going to be able to get a canister of spark that's going to give you 25% for life? That's awesome, right? Or if they're maybe $200 away, give them enough heads up to say, hey, Sue, I just want to let you know you're really close to that 25% discount level. Who do you know that we can talk to that wants to feel just as good as you do? Because AdvoCare pays really well for referrals. And so you're going to set up a 3-way phone call with Sue and her friend at that time. Because Sue got really good products and she's like, yeah, I know my friend Jill. She's looking to lose weight. Let's talk to her. And then for your business builders, people that are looking to build it as a business, guide them and mentor them and sponsor them, because if you just recruit people and have them become distributors and don't teach them what it means to build a business, they're not going to want to continue on and do this 12 years from now with you, or 15. So I think that's such a crucial part in having this be a long-term journey, is to let them know how far away they are from PV, GV, PGV, and do they know that if a distributor, a discount member, makes an order of 500, does it go to the GV? You need to let them know that, because if they don't have 500 PV, they can't continue on. So those small details all add up to the big picture. And so if, a lot of people think that there's this fast track way of getting to diamond, and there isn't. You guys know everything that you need to know. You have your sponsor to help you, and you're supposed to be the sponsor to help others. So that's it. Use the success system, help people get to where they need to be. And everyone loves 40% discount on AdvoCare products. So help them get there. The more people that you get there, the better. And not just for your sake, but for their sake, because they're saving more money. So they're always going to appreciate you looking out for them and teaching them the way. So, if you feel that you're not doing enough of the business builder side on this page, then, write it down on your homework assignment of what are things that you need to work on to help you become a better business builder. And it's okay to admit it, because there's always going to be things that you can constantly work on in your business. And don't be afraid to humble yourself to your teammates or your friends who are on product and say, hey, Sue, I'm really sorry. I wasn't being a really good coach with you. I want to find out really what are your health goals and how can I help you achieve them and help you hold yourself accountable to achieving them. So it's okay if you go back and say, I wasn't doing this the right way, but this is how I'm looking to better it. Are you still willing to join me on the ride? That's something that Richard Wright taught us at No Limit. So I've done that, and I found that it's been really helpful because then it takes pressure off of you, and people will see that you're not perfect and that you're still learning as you go. So definitely do that because it really helped when I called people up and I said, "Hey, look, I'm sorry, I was leading you the wrong way, but I'm looking to help you out a little better. Do you still want to join me?" And they do. They'll understand. They're your friends. So what else? Another thing for on your notes, the second part. What are some sacrifices um, that you have to make in order to reach this business builder section? I know for me, I had to give up watching TV, watching Cupcake Wars. I love the Food Network channel. I had to give up sleeping in because um, I needed to use that morning time to grow myself, read leadership books, follow up with my people. So, just think about some things that you're doing throughout your day that aren't productive for your business or for your team, and just start to eliminate those. Another thing, too, was I had to give up posting the bar scene on social media. If you're going to be representing yourself as an AdvoCare distributor and as a leader in AdvoCare, part of that is acting the part even on social media because everyone is watching and they want to see, is Brianna saying who she really is? Am I really being a health coach? Am I really helping people earn income? And people want to see that you're being serious as a business builder. And so, taking out profanity on your social media, no foul language, taking off, not putting up clothes that are just, not professional looking. They look for all that, and they teach us that. They taught us that at No Limits was, about social media can make or break your business. And if you're using it the wrong way, people are not going to want to follow you. They want to know that they're following the best leader in AdvoCare. And if they see on AdvoCare that are on Facebook or Instagram that, so and so is posting like nasty e-cards or bar scene pictures all the time, they're not going to see you as a serious person that's going to guide them the right way. So be mindful of that because you want to show yourself as a positive person that is going to be successful, that is helping others, that is not being negative one day and saying, "Oh, I feel really fat today," and then saying, "Oh, I'm starting a group 24-day challenge. Who wants to lose weight with me?" Or, just so be mindful of that because that's something that I had to work on, and I've noticed it. I've noticed as I've become more consistent with posting positive things, and it doesn't always have to be AdvoCare. A few things can be, but post about your family, post about life, and dreams and stuff like that, and people will seek you. You'll notice in the beginning of your business, you might be seeking people, but when you start to set your standards high for yourself, people are going to start to seek you, and that's going to be a total game changer. So be mindful of that. Another thing is as leaders, part of growing yourself and being able to impact others, you need to become more. And in order to do that, that means that you need to start hanging out with the right crowd. You have to start to, if anyone was at Success School last year, Walter Bond said to start hanging out with the 5 closest people. Or no, sorry, you'll become who the 5 closest people are in your circle of people. And so he said he started hanging out with people from the country club because they had money and they were successful and they were doing something with their lives. So think about, are you hanging out with low lives? Or are you hanging out with people that are going to better you and build you up? And that's our AdvoCare community. We all got dreams and aspirations. So Why don't we stick around with those people and teach others how to build, our community up? Read, read. Leaders are readers. This was such a hard thing for me to get because I hated reading. I was in school, finishing up my last semester in college. Did you think I wanted to read a book? No. But I did and I had to, because my team, it was my team that was looking up to me. So if I wasn't reading, they weren't going to be reading. So I've got a great list of leadership books if you're looking to read. Some good ones to start off with are How to Win Friends and Influence People. One of your homework assignments is going to be Strength Finders 2.0, and it's a 30-page read. You take a quiz, and then you come up with your top 5 strengths and start to learn how to accentuate your top 5 strengths and use them to your advantage. Going to success school is another one. Leaders grow by going to success school and AdvoCare. And most of the people that go to success school are the ones that are earning the big income. So especially if you're in silver school with us, that should be something on your mind. You should already be set on getting there and having a plan if you don't have your ticket already on how you're going to get there. So another thing that leaders can grow is by networking and contacting other leaders. And by doing that, I've been able to reach out to Stephanie Fuss and Shannon and Gina and Jeremiah Captain. So Zahid Buttar, Bob Ferngren, reach out to those leaders if you're looking for more wisdom and some more advice on how, there might be days that you're going to be frustrated. No, there will be days that you will be frustrated. So you want to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with a good support system that's going to build you up whenever you're feeling down or need some advice. So I think the main thing that I want you guys to get out of this is to focus on those details and focus on growing yourself, because you're not going to be able to go any further if you don't focus on those details and if you don't focus on growing yourself. Those little small details will all add up. Yes, you need to use the success system. Yes, you need to employ your sponsor. But after that, your sponsor isn't there to follow up with your people. So following up with your people, with products, with business is so crucial. And make sure that you're watching out for those numbers. You want to get good at looking at those numbers on your reports. If you're not familiar with your reports on your microsite page, talk to your leader and ask them to explain it more to you. Because as you grow in leadership level, you get more reports. And so you want to know how to utilize those so that way you can keep track of your team. So I also posted a little picture of the advisor, the path that you want to take as a professional distributor. So all of you guys are advisors. So now you need to be teaching your team how to get to advisor. And if you just became an advisor and you're able to earn that rookie bonus, earn it. Because once you earn it, your team is going to earn it. And if you haven't, it's okay, but teach your team how to earn it, because they deserve to know. And they deserve the guidance and mentorship on how to earn a $500 rookie bonus. And then once you guys start to reach silver, teach your team how to reach silver. So this is all duplication. And everything that I'm teaching you guys today is duplication. I mean, this is from Tyler DeBerry. So, you want to start getting good at just taking all these resources and duplicating and pouring into your team and building belief up in your team. So for homework is going to be due by Sunday, June 15th at 5 o'clock p.m. Try to have it done by Saturday if you can, or earlier, so that way your leaders can have some time on helping you tweak things if you need tweaking. So we have 4 assignments. One of them is going to be, if you don't already, to get a binder, and to organize your challengers. Get your coaching checklist. You can find it on AdvoCareTraining.com. If you don't know how to find that, then let your leader know, or I can post it on this group too. Print those out, organize your challengers, organize your team, get organized. And I want you guys to take a picture of your binder and post a picture on this video of how your completed binder looks like. And then number 2, I want you to invest in yourself and get yourself the Strengths Finder 2.0. You can get the Kindle version, or you can get it on Amazon. Well, Amazon has the Kindle version. All it is 30 pages. You take a quiz, and then you will post your top 5 strengths after you get them. And my recommendation is to get the Kindle version, just because you get it as soon as possible. And if you don't have the Kindle app on your smartphone, download it, and that's how you can get it. It's really easy. You'll need the Amazon app and the Kindle app, and you can download it from there. If you want the book version, it just might take a while. You might need to order it right away, so you can get it in time. But I want you guys to post your top 5 strengths. If you do happen to order the book version, and it doesn't come in on time, at least take a picture of your order confirmation so your sponsor knows, or your leader knows, that you are getting it. And I want you guys to do it. That's the most important part. And you can't get a used book, because every book has its own specific code. So your code is going to be unique to you, because you're going to get your own top 5 strengths, because not everyone has the top 5 strengths. I think it was like 1 in 34 million people have the same top 5 strengths, which is crazy. So that'd be pretty cool to see if anyone in our group has the same top 5. Pretty cool. And I'll post mine too, so that way you guys can see it, and I'll give you an example of how I want you guys to post it. Third one is going to be Success School ticket. Champions go to Success School, and if you guys are in this group, that should already be in your commitment to becoming silver, is that you're going to Success School. So post that you have your ticket if you have it. If you don't have it, get it. If you are not able to get it before Sunday, then have a plan listed that you've discussed with your leader on how you're going to get to Success School and when your deadline is to order it. Because that's going to be the biggest thing into your success, really. This will be my 3rd one now, and I will never miss one in my life, because that's how life-changing it is. 4th thing, and the last thing, is we want you guys to get 5 either 2-on-1 meetings, 3-way phone calls, either with your leader or or that you've done one with your teammates. So we want you guys to start getting into the habit of, last week Gina did the mixers, like right when you're doing a mixer. We want you guys to get into the habit of continuously doing the success system so it can be duplicated to your team. You should be doing weekly mixers if you can, because that's part of the success system. It's an easy way of gathering people together. If you're not able to, you should be doing 2-on-1 meetings or 3-way phone calls. So we're going to have you guys do the 5 either 3-way phone calls or 2-on-1 meetings, or it can be a combo, and have it listed. So I'm going to post an example of what it looked like underneath this video. You guys can post it too once you guys get it completed. And good luck, and have everything submitted by Sunday, June 15th by 5 p.m. And I'm looking forward to seeing all the cool postings and the strengths that you guys have to bring to the table in our AdvoCare community. So this is it for now. Have a good week. For any fathers out there, happy Father's Day. And we look forward to helping you guys out more and growing into becoming a silver leader in AdvoCare. Have a good night. Bye.